What's good, y'all? What's good? We back with some more BF6 gameplay. We got some tank gameplay this time. Um, yeah, sorry for the inconsistencies. Been dealing with some abdominal pain, which sorry, I got a text from my ENT. It's time for my next visit. What the fuck? They said it was fine. Alright. Well, apparently my nose. They want to see me for my nose. I don't fucking know. That's some bullshit. But yeah, I've been dealing with some yeah, dude, like I broke my nose like a year and a half ago, and then they just said, "Oh, you'll be fine. It'll heal on its own." It never quite healed properly. Still kind of hurts, but now they want to see me. That's very funny. But yeah, so I've been dealing with some abdominal pain like the past when that started, like January 10th, I believe. So like I remember I like woke up a little late, and I just like called out of work, but it was like my brother's daughter's birthday, so I like went to that joint. But I was like in pain like the whole day, and then pretty much was in pain like every day since then. But like my dumbass, I probably waited. I don't even remember when I finally went, but I like waited probably a little too long. Finally went to the ER because I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And like what I do for work, I got to do a lot of heavy lifting, and that just wasn't helping it. I remember like one day I was doing some work outside, and like my body was like literally like screaming, like my abdomen was like screaming at me to stop, and I was just kept going. But I believe it was like the 26th, 25th, something like that of January. Finally took my behind to the ER. I thought I had fucked my liver up from drinking too much. You take some kratom as well. I thought that was probably not a good combination. They checked my liver, took like all my blood. As we get this guy killed. Took my blood work, gave me IV, checked my liver enzymes. They said that was fine, surprisingly. Checked some other stuff in my blood, but they told me it could possibly be a stomach ulcer related to drinking. It could be a hernia, it could be appendicitis. There's like a few options it could have been. And I had to go see I had to go check in my primary care. And then I had to go to the gastroenterologist, however you enunciate it, the GI. So they could figure it out. But they were also probably saying that I was going to have to get an endoscopy done. So went to my primary care, they didn't do shit. I had the GI visit like scheduled immediately after. It was basically in the same building. So I went to that like right after I went to the primary care. Then they said that they were gonna have to schedule an endoscopy and probably have an MRI done. It took forever for the MRI to get verified, so I just had the endoscopy scheduled. Initially, it was gonna be scheduled on February 18th, but I was like, I can't. So we scurry on out of there, getting RPG'd. I was like, I cannot wait that long, like dealing with that pain, not knowing what it is. Then the guy came back, and he was like, we actually have a February, like literally I was walking out the office already, like going back to the lobby. Then the guy comes out, and he's like, actually we have a February 10th appointment we can do, like 10:45 a.m. It was just at a different location, but the location that they gave me for the updated appointment was actually closer for me anyway, so I was just like, screw it, let me go to that. But the ER had at that time, they prescribed me like stomach ulcer medication, one to deal with pain, one to deal with like acid reflux and other issues that you could have from having a fucked up stomach. So they prescribed me that. I was taking that. The pain medicine and in combination with the stomach ulcer medicine, I felt like it was having an effect. So honestly, at first I was thinking it probably could have been a stomach ulcer. But then probably after like a week later, it kind of started to just like get to a point where I was like, all right, it's really not getting any better actually. Like it's just, when I take the pain medicine, it really just helps the pain go away, but it's not like actually getting better. So like, it was hard to tell, obviously, because the pain medicine is pretty fucking strong. It's not an opioid, but it's pretty strong. So it was honestly hard to tell how I was doing. But eventually I was able to be like, alright, yeah, this shit's just not going away. And yeah, so I went to the endoscopy. They said, or one in there, I was actually kind of nervous about it because I didn't want to have a camera shoved down my throat. But put me under anesthesia. That was kind of weird. Literally just like they just put like oxygen into your nose, and then they literally tell you they're turning oxygen on. Next thing you know, you're fucking passed out. So I didn't even feel myself falling asleep. I just fell asleep. Woke up. You had to fast for it too, so I was on an empty stomach. But woke up like an hour later, 2 hours, or like an hour and a half later. I think it was like an hour later, really. And yeah, they said I had a hiatal hernia. So that is why I have been experiencing all of my abdominal pain. And then they took like biopsies of my stomach, so I gotta wait for that to come back. And yeah. So that is why I have been so inconsistent with uploading for the most part. It's been in pain. But yeah, if you have something wrong with you, go get it checked out. Don't wait. Don't be a dumbass like me. Probably made it worse in the process, but as we get RPG'd out of this tank, but it's all good. Hopefully we get this figured out. It sucks right now. I'm not even gonna cap. A lot of fucking pain. Pain medicine helps, but once that wears off, I feel it pretty much immediately. So yeah, anyone who has a hiatal hernia, let me know. This shit's ass. Trying to figure out how to deal with it, but yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun. But that was my driver gameplay. Unfortunately, so I was dealing with stick drift too. Like I did upgrade my controller, but at this time I still hadn't. So it was really, really hard. I'm sure there was points in there you were like, why the hell is this dude like not able to drive? It's because like you cannot on the controllers I had, you cannot control a tank properly. Like you'll be moving your left stick and you try to aim with your right stick, and then you can even tell right here, like you cannot aim properly. So it was just it was a process trying to move tanks around. Even my left stick had stick drift as well. So trying to move a tank around, oh my god, yeah, it was hard. But still, like I knew that like I had to use tanks because like my team was like trash, and I was like, if there's any chance of us winning, I'm gonna have to hop in the tank, even with the horrible stick drift. And even that still wasn't enough. Like we were able to get the first objective, but we get up to the second objective. I'm going 17-1 at this point. You'll see. And my team just cannot like do anything. I don't get it. And everyone's like talking shit about Battlefield. Oh, it's just like Call of Duty, yada yada yada. All right, sure, the monetization might be, yeah, maybe they can like release more maps. Maybe they should have launched with Little Birds as well. But like for the most part, Battlefield always comes out broken. It always is unfinished. We're always waiting for more shit to come out. And this one actually is one of the most polished ones to come out. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Like there's no way everyone's got all their challenges done. There's no way you got support, engineer, recon, assault mastered. There's no way you guys got all the guns mastered. I get the complaint of the maps, but it's like there's still so much to do. There's so many different game modes to play. Like I don't know if you guys have checked out Breakthrough. I think Breakthrough is amazing on this game. So yeah, I all these complaints I really don't understand. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I haven't been playing as much, but that's just like due to medical issues and lack of time. But and storage space. So like whenever I play, I'm like recording, and then like I like my storage is like full with like capture gallery wise, so it's like that's another issue. But basically if I'm not uploading, then I'm not able to play because like I got so much fucking Battlefield, got a lot of UFC, got a little bit of GTA. But like it's not even intentional. Like I'll just be playing, like I'll just be like, alright, let me hop on. And then like some crazy shit will happen. I'll just be like, how did that just happen? How did I do that? How did I go on this kill streak? How did this game end up like this? Like some crazy always happens whenever I end up playing. So I'm just like, yeah, it's rough. It's rough. We're controlling this point. We're trying to capture this point. My team is not pushing up effectively, unfortunately. Get shot at from behind. See some people shooting at us in front as well. Yeah, I don't know what my team is doing, but like that's my point though. So like, there's clearly like a lot of people still got to learn how to play Battlefield. So it's like there's no way y'all can be like all experts already. When y'all are like, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of y'all are not that great. And this is like a mainly mouse and keyboard lobby too, and I'm like all the way to the top. Like, and then, like if I so I took like a month off basically and just started playing again. Like I played like a few games the other day, and like I was already back at the top of the game. Like I was like, bruh, how is this possible? How have I taken a month off and come back and it's still able to play so well? It's insane. But yeah, I think everyone just needs to relax. You know, just take your time, learn the game, and yeah, we like. There's definitely plenty to do. You don't gotta waste your money on the microtransactions if you don't want to. But as my whole team gets slaughtered right here, we're trying to make one last push to go get this objective. Gonna have to die out, spawn back in. It's like this last push was actually kind of insane. I was like, screw it, yeah, we're gonna lose. I'm gonna take as many of y'all out with me. We get 1, 2, 3 right here. DRS. Kill that guy in prone. Pop up over here. Kill this dude. Try to get the res. He died out, and then we get killed, unfortunately. 22 and 3, 22 and 4. Mostly in the tank, but my team was trash. I don't know what they were, what was going on, why they weren't pushing up, but a little bit of tank gameplay, a little bit of story time, slash real life occurrence, like what's going on, update, I guess you could say. Top 3, top 5, you know how it'll be, usually. But I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be back with more. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and I appreciate you all for watching. Take care, take care.